It's been 2 days after burying my brother. This morning, it's a Sunday morning. Before I recorded this, I'm trying to meditate and weave together strands of light and energy for future reference or future medicine for myself and other people. There's so much to process. As I go over the last year and a half, my understanding of that whole parlance of non-linearity and non-locality has taken on a whole different interpretation. Because things I said a year ago, or things that Greg and I did 3 days ago, 4 days ago, moments, exchanges, touches, they all converge. What I mean by that is that something that I said last year now has its resolution here. And I keep thinking, well, if I'm doing this here, this will have an effect maybe in the past or in the future. I know it's kind of abstract, but I see it. I see the web. Something that I'm doing now, that we're doing now, can affect the past, where that term past, future, present become almost cumbersome in their inability to describe or contain the sheer vitality and interdependence and interaction of what's happening throughout the cosmos. I also been savoring, and this is an antiquated word, synchronicity, and that mode of being. In a way, it's a form of shamanic perception. It's what quite often is missing in the rational models of what reality is for us. I mean, look at these things. Aside from the non-locality, non-linearity example that I just provided, which is part of this, I believe. The night before I flew to Costa Rica, I was having a conversation with two beautiful ladies, Shauna, lovely Shauna, and my beautiful friend Ruth. And I was telling them about that scene. We were talking about death and dying, and I was telling them that one of my favorite acting scenes was John Travolta playing Michael. In that scene where he dies and he's just on a field of grass saying how sweet and beautiful it is. And it really is. It really is so sweet. Oh my God. So exquisitely sweet. Anyway, so I was talking about a great scene. And Michael the Archangel letting go. Well, yeah, a few hours later, my cousin Marco tells me, and he did it in such a sweet way. See? Uh, um, just the way he said, he died. Anyway, so I go to the airport. I'm standing in line, and I must have seen, definitely in an altered state, because one of the assistants comes up to me and goes, "Sir, are you okay? Can we help you?" And so I said, "Can I talk to you in private?" So I step out of the line. I tell him, "Look, man, my brother died this morning, and I'm a little bit spaced out. I don't know whether it's better to go to the automated screen machine and get my ticket there, my boarding pass, or to go and wait for the attendant at the counter." He goes, "Wait a minute." So he takes my passport, my ID, everything, and he does it all for me. Gets me the boarding pass, the luggage ticket, and I offer him my hand to shake his hand, and I said, "Thank you so much. What's your name?" And he goes, "My name is Michael." There's so much of that going on right now, and I think when you grieve, you go into this altered space. There's stuff I'm skipping right now. Finding. Let me go on. Hold on. The person that sat with me on the plane was this woman from Boulder, Colorado, who was doing yoga and working with all kinds of folks, and we shared stories, and just the way she approached it, because she had lost her parents and all kinds of people, and there was a certain respect around the grief process she knew I was undergoing, but there was also a certain kind of acceptance and grace and dignity, like my brother has, around the whole process of dying. In some ways, how ordinary it is. How can something so ordinary be so awesome? So that was neat. Last night, I decided to take a walk. And as I was walking to the Plaza de la Cultura, I heard this music, and there were about 300 kids jumping up and down like some African shamans doing their chun chun chun. And over the speaker, the band was yelling. The singer, reminded me a little bit of Manu Chao, was saying, "Live out your sun, live out your sun, vive el sol, vive el sol." And I thought, wow, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Because I'm in this altered state, and my soul is weaving this energy, and all of a sudden I run into all this youth and jubilation, celebration. Live out your sun, live out your sun. S-U-N. Oh, man, that was sweet. The amount of condolences, the kind and quality of condolences, notice I've gotten on the page that I posted from my brother, that whole thing about high poetry or high words is so true. When you speak from a high place, there's magic and power in that, and transformation. And all those folks have said so many great things. Thank you. From here, the non-locality thing, man. Blessings to you in your life always. The light is always shining through. Always, always, always is so true. Just look at my third day here. There's so many events already. I slept in my brother's bed. the night I got here. I've been sleeping there since. Um, that was definitely extraordinary perceptual process. My girlfriend Shauna had given Greg a crystal, and I had brought my rattle. I want to talk about that first, though. I got to the apartment where he was, and he was already in a coffin. And they let me have the room to myself, and his body was still warm. So I did this, I kissed him and I touched him. I caressed his hair, caressed his eyebrows, and touched his face and hands. My beautiful little brother. Oh God. He was so beautiful. What a sweetheart. What a soul. My God. Anyway, let's sing this Ícaro for him. Templo lindo Yariri, hermanito Yariri, limpia, limpia Yariri, ilumina, ay, ay, ay. Vuela, vuela, Eduardito, templo lindo, aquí, aquí. Went on like that. I sang something like that also when we buried him, which is something to ponder, because as people were saying goodbye, there was this vibe to it. And a song, as soon as I opened up that Ícaro, everybody got lighter and the mood became very different. And I thought, I appreciate the wake, how they do it here. It's very sad, it's very deep and mournful. And I know I'm going to more and more tributaries here, because my mind is reflecting back. It was very mournful, and then my cousin Roberto, who's been a prince in all of this, from his little iPhone, he started playing Across the Universe, and he put it on the side of the casket where he was covered, and I just got next to him. I listened to that song, and like this stream of light just passed through me with all the things he and I had done, my brother and I had done. It was amazing. It was really amazing.